So when we're recommending Liongard, it's always, the biggest problem for MSPs is time and efficiency, because most MSPs started as engineers and get stuck in the weeds very quickly. And they spend so much time chasing vendors, making sure the vendors have been vetted properly, and then all the millions of other things they do. So when we're doing something like Liongard, the first thing it's going to do is save them so much time, because they're not going to be chasing this data. They're not going to have, first of all, most of them don't have this data at their fingertips. So just being able to get that data across your whole entire stack at your fingertips with that ease, with one pane of glass, as we like to, as everybody in the industry seems to say, it makes it so much easier for the MSPs, and wherever you can save them time and give them efficiencies, it makes them better. One of the ways, or maybe some of the ways that you can see it save time, as I talked about efficiencies, is if you are trying to get data, especially now with security, if you're trying to get data from a firewall that you would have to log into the firewall, you would have to scroll through multiple filters, multiple tabs to try to find this stuff, whereas Liongard can get you that data at the click of a button. So that alone is a huge piece, because you're able to access that data, as I mentioned before, so easily. So you're going to be able to do that with the same platform. You're already in there. And by the way, typically when you're doing security, it's not just one set of data that you're looking for. You're typically looking for things from the firewall, maybe some things from the DNS filter, maybe some things from your SaaS backup, whatever it may be. And because Liongard has access to all of that, you have the availability to get that. That's where they're going to not only save time, but they're going to be able to get these reports to the right places quickly. Because usually when you're looking for this data, there's a serious reason for it. It's all about reports with security. You have to be able to prove that you've been doing your auditing and you're pulling all the data from each one of the devices that are involved. So it's funny, we were just talking about it at the event earlier, that there were many of them are saying the same thing. Yes, when I have to go dig up my data, I can just go into my Liongard, click on a button and get all this data and have it very quickly, especially when some of the auditors can be quite demanding. So they are definitely using this as a security tool. If you were an MSP and I was discussing this with you, it would go back to the efficiency piece. You're an MSP, how's your day go? I'm sure you don't work 8-hour days. If I told you that I could get you back a chunk of those hours just by implementing a tool that not only is going to help you be compliant, because you're going to be able to get data and you're going to be able to get all the things that you need out of these audits, but it's also going to save you a chunk of time where time is at a high value right now. I don't think we can ever really put a number on what it's done. The change that it's made in the industry, it's boosted it at least 10 times where it would have been.